Hi everyone, my name is Sergey. You know what? Modern banks are like used car dealers. Hey buddy, do you want this car? It's designed specially for you. They offer you a polished body, but if you look under the hood, you will see a junk engine. The same story is with the banks. They show off with expensive furniture in branches, and they compete using sexy mobile app, though the back end is completely and hopelessly outdated. Nothing to brag about. Why don't banks want to change that? That is because to change the back end of a modern bank is like changing engine of a used car while it is in motion and full of passengers. It is impossible. So what can we do? Let me quote Chris Skinner, the author of the book Digital Bank. He believes that in order for a modern bank to survive, it is necessary to create a digital core. Digital core, according to Chris Skinner, is data moved to the cloud. However, what we suggest today is to take the further step and say data is dead without processes. Data is dead without processes. Exactly, the processes start, create, and move data within the company. So if we want to create a digital core, we must move processes into the cloud. So where do we find a tool to create a digital core for the company? You can't buy it on Amazon. Well, perhaps an old-fashioned, outdated carburetor solution, but what we need today is kind of Tesla. Our team put a lot of effort, and we created a digital core any company can set up. For easily to understand how it works, let's recall the stem cell, which can become any cell of the human body. What we invented is the stem cell for software engineering, and we called it Corezoid. Let me show it to you. Corezoid consists of a queue that can contain endless amount of objects, counters of objects, and a function that is applied to an object. With these Corezoids, one can assemble algorithms that can be easily transacted into the cloud without any hard coding. Assembled algorithms live in the cloud and can be accessed from anywhere. In order to proceed from theory to practice, I would like to give the floor to my colleague from FinovateSpring. FinovateSpring is one of the largest banks in Eastern Europe, and it is the biggest corporate user of Corezoid. Anthony, please welcome.
Thank you, Sergey. Hi, everyone. So, we have over 25 million customers. And this huge amount of customers made our development runs extremely slow because the cost of back-end adjustment grew exponentially. Now on the screen, you can see a part of our digital core. Corezoid made it possible to describe in terms of finite state automata all our processes and data. We can see all our data in distinguished, explicit states, and that means that all our processes become crystal clear. So this part of our digital core describes the entry point for all business processes of our internet banking. This system receives all user requests from all channels, and the function of this block is route user request to specific business process. So exactly here, we can see how our internet bank lives. We can see how users move from one state to another. And this opportunity to track customer in any state real time enable us to analyze and quickly modify business processes. Another great benefit of explicit state programming is dashboards. Now you can see the real-time dashboard of our digital core. Here we divided all residents of Ukraine into two states. It's FinovateSpring customers or not FinovateSpring customers. Then we split them up by channels like web, mobile application, and SMS banking. Then, for example, we may sort the web customers by operating system, browser version, and so on with any state of the user. So each of these new states create many new essential processes. Each of these new processes, well, we moved into Corezoid Cloud already over 33,000 of processes during the last 6 months. We didn't even realize that we have so many of them, and this is not the end. We think we're only halfway there. And after that, a miracle happened. The speed of implementation of adjustment grew exponentially. Let me give you a simple example. Recently, we launched a new notification channel via Viber. So instead of 1 month of code in an old system, it took us just 1 day assembling. Corezoid also helps us with our hardware systems like ADMs and any kind of terminals. After implementation of digital core, we don't have gross issues anymore. Since we switched from hard coding to algorithm assembling, the only problem we have is that we don't know what to do with hundreds of backend developers.
So I hope you don't tell them our names, because programmers might want to kill us. Damn it. So Corezoid is not a specific solution for the finance sector. It's universal and efficient for any industry and any company size. I will name 3 key advantages of Corezoid. Explicit states instead of hidden in the code. Cloud processes instead of outdated backend. In assembling algorithms instead of hard coding.
And what is Corezoid for Private Bank? It's opportunity to build true digital core right on the go. It's faster operation with fewer developers. And the real-time dashboard to rule the world.
Our business model is fair and transparent. The fee depends on the quantity of state changes, so you pay only for what you consume. Start creating your own digital code today on Corezoid.com. Thank you.